We are live from the cutting room floor. No, from my bedroom. How you guys doing today? Still kind of fixing things up a tad, but good news. Chat's working, as you can see to that direction. My right, your left, whatever the fuck that is. I guess that's right for both of us, huh? Because I mirrored everything. Well, whatever. I got the ticker working, kind of. There we go. I was gonna say, why is that not working the way I think it should? It wasn't, because I did the stupid thing. Let me see. I know I'm being kind of quiet right now. I'm kind of getting settled into everything, making sure everything's running all right. I hope my voice is loud enough to catch from over here, because I'm eventually going to be looking this way for most of the stream, but, you know, we're not quite there yet. There's a weird phenomenon that I see among a lot of speedrunners where they'll make their pictures for their Twitch streams, like whatever the link to the channel is, whether it's their profile picture or whatever else. It'll just be like a really zoomed, like a really close up picture of their pet. It'll just be like their cat, like trying to eat the camera or something, and it's I'm not mad about it, but it is kind of funny. All right. Stream Elements bot running. You know what? If I know nobody's here, I know that fucking Stream Elements bot is here. You got my back, homie. All right. Quitting out of Discord. It's time to have a nice vibe with some Devil May Cry, but I hope y'all are doing okay. I figure we can chill out here for a minute. Get settled into things. I'm trying to think if I missed any stories that I was going to tell yesterday. I can guarantee you I did, but I can't remember them now either, so it is what it is. But I hope y'all have been having a good week. My week was okay. I'm looking forward to the weekend. Gonna hang out with some friends and just kind of vibe like I do most weekends. I'm looking forward to getting done some editing on the project that I've been working on for a little while. Video editing, mind you. What else do I have? I started bullet journaling too. This was a while back, but I got another notebook and I started just bullet journaling for myself, and that's been really helpful to keep myself in the right spot when I need to be. Although there's a bunch of things on here that like I've been sitting on here for a couple of weeks now, which I should really get around to doing. Like I should probably get a crown put on my tooth because I have dental insurance now, and that'd be nice. It'd be nice to actually, you know, not worry about my tooth chipping again, because it's a semi-permanent filling that really just needs a crown on it. I'm gonna play through some more Castlevania Curse of Darkness tomorrow. I want to start writing a Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle, which is basically the equivalent of a D&D campaign, but for the Vampire the Masquerade. That's what they call it. That's what they call a campaign. They call it a chronicle. I've got some work that I need to be doing on on something for a friend of mine. I've been working on editing a chatbot for them so that it works, and somebody else messaged me and asked me to customize it for them, so I said, you know what, yeah, sure. Now, if a bunch of people start doing this, I'm going to charge money, because fuck that. But it's not even my work to begin with. I'm just sort of editing some JavaScript that's been sitting in there, so it's whatever. Although, I hate working with JavaScript, which is part of why I don't make my own chatbots. Because I hate doing it, dude. It's not fun. I don't feel like learning Twitch API or YouTube API or whatever. I don't even know if YouTube API is up to snuff so that I could actually do something like that. What else do we got here? Yeah, edit the video that I've been working on. I want to make strawberry milk, and I don't mean like... I mean like I want to make a syrup and put it in. Like I want to like cook down strawberries into a syrup with like sugar and mix it in and make some milk for myself. I want to try that. Because my friend got some banana milk from a local Asian supermarket. And so they've been looking at that. I need to file my taxes this weekend. That's on the big list of things to do. And then there's a bunch of like random laundry list shit. Actually, I can cross some of this off now. But yeah, I mean, that's sort of what I've been doing. This is also the book that I'm using for my D&D campaign. I'm probably gonna, well, the D&D campaign that I'm not running. I'm playing in one. It's been a great time, honestly. We stole a boat. That was our first adventure. We were tasked with stealing a crystal back from a bunch of pirates who took it. We were stealing a crystal back from pirates for pirates. Well, privateers, if you want to get particular. It's licensed pirates. But we were stealing it back from a bunch of pirates who had stolen that cargo from them. And in the process, we realized that the easiest thing to do, rather than trying to break off this giant crystal, it's way too heavy to move on its own, and bring it back piece by piece, we just steal the whole boat. So yeah, that's what we did. It's exactly what we did. We just stole the whole goddamn boat. And you know what? It was far funnier that way. It was very entertaining. I had a very good time with it. And also, I'm supposedly the party face. I can't speak common. I can only speak abyssal. Well, at the moment. I can, like, half speak common. Like, the dude's been around long enough to, like, understand common and speak, like, broken phrases. But he doesn't really, like, speak... He can't speak fluently, I guess, would be the best way to put it. All right. So with that, why don't we get going? Let's just get moving in. Realize, well, I mean, we're 5 minutes into stream. Well, 5 minutes into when the stream should have started. Technically, I've been streaming to YouTube for like 15 minutes, but I only started the stream like 10 minutes ago, something like that. I was actually ahead of schedule for once because I scheduled it out late enough that I was actually, you know, I got done everything in a reasonable amount of time. I didn't feel rushed. So that's good. But yeah, I think we're going to get into some Devil May Cry 4. We haven't played this game. I haven't played this game in damn near a month. I miss it. I want to play more Devil May Cry, which is just kind of like the standard thing for me. I want to play more Devil May Cry. I've been playing a lot of Devil May Cry 5. And that was probably something I said the last time I streamed this as well. I want to get through 4 so that we can play DMC Devil May Cry, because that game also looks like exciting for me. I think I'm going to enjoy it. Probably more than this one. And then I'm gonna try and blaze through 5, and don't worry, we're gonna have a lot of fun with 5. I'll probably do a Virgil playthrough on 5 as well. Make sure audio's coming through. We can, I mean, like, it's intentionally kind of quiet here, but we can turn it up a tad. Yeah, that should be good. There's Dante, there's our man, and I'm gonna skip watching the rest of this. So when last we left off, we were in the middle of a jungle, which didn't really make much sense, but supposedly that had something to do with all the demonic power being held around. That's something else that was, like, really wild about this game. I know that this game isn't, like, perfect by any means, but, like, the graphical quality of this game is really good, I have to say. I'm gonna go ahead and add a... Oh, I do have a compressor on here. Oh, man. We're gonna compress that a little bit more then, and turn the ratio just a bit up. There we go. Maybe that'll help everything sound a little bit more, like, in one place. For the record, if you guys ever have an issue where you have, like, too great of a difference in game volume, like if you've got a game that's super quiet in some parts and super loud in other parts, if you can route that audio into a spot where you can put a compressor through it, or run through a compressor, rather, you probably would end up with a pretty nice sounding game. Not gonna lie. Compressors literally just do that. They compress the audio levels so the loud sounds are closer to the quiet sounds. It's very useful. Okay, so we're on 9. This is another Nero stage. Wait a minute, do we have anything we could get from... Well, I guess we can't really figure that out till we're going into level. One thing I will say that this game has over DMC5 is loads. Oh my god, there's so many loading screens in 5 for, like, everything. This, honestly, pretty quick load times. I'm running it off of a CD. Or a DVD. Double-layered DVD, I guess. But, like, this is still pretty solid as far as timing goes. So we can use some red orbs to buy some shit. I could get a gold orb. I don't really feel like using gold orbs for most of this. Not like I really am gonna, like, get mad at myself if I gotta use gold orbs, but I think we're gonna just save up there. And we've got... What were we gonna get? Trigger Heart would actually be pretty good to get at this point. Enemy Step is what I wanted to get. We're nowhere near that yet in Proud Souls. So we're just gonna leave that. Right, I think the last time we beat that giant snake lady. Alright. So here's Nero. Anybody who doesn't remember who Nero is, don't worry. Basically, he's... this guy. Oh, no, we beat the snake lady, but then we did something else, too. Okay. And there's no vertical control on the camera, which still really, really sucks. I do not want to be looking at this angle, dude. Man, that sure is a textured block, huh? Look at that block. Right, so we fought, what's his fuck? Kyrie's brother. And then he left. They kidnapped Kyrie in an attempt to get Nero to come in. I'm gonna turn this down some. Yeah, they kidnapped Kyrie in an attempt to get Nero to come in because they wanted Nero for one reason or another that I don't remember. Nero got Devil Trigger. This is all out of chronological order. Nero got Devil Trigger from the Yamato, which then ended up fusing with his arm, which is weird. But I know why that happens. That's one thing I will say. I've been watching a lot of Devil May Cry, like, history videos, like, that just go over most of the lore in the games. And it's honestly fucking phenomenal. Like, if you never, like, the lore for these games is actually super deep if you get into, like, a bunch of the supplemental material. Ow. Thanks. Oh, I don't have the charge mechanic. Okay. There we go. But yeah, the lore for Devil May Cry is actually super sweet if you get into a bunch of the supplemental material for it. There's a lot of really interesting bits to it that are just, like, kind of fascinating, because by the time you get to Devil May Cry 5, and this is part of why I think Devil May Cry is one of my favorite games of all time, if not my favorite game of all time, it just ties in all the lore so perfectly. They tie in things from Devil May Cry 1, all the, like, you were talking about the difference between, you gotta remember that Devil May Cry 1 came out in 2001. Devil May Cry 5 came out in 2019. And they managed to tie in the lore from an 18-year-old game at the time of release. It's just insane, man. It's super fucking cool that they managed to do that. This is a Nero one, I think. Come on. Come on. Give me the thing. There we go. Jesus, those take so long, man. You're just wailing on them. I think that those were a bad thing to bring over from DMC3. Because, like, these take longer than the ones in DMC3 did. Except for that one with Nevin that we had to do that we couldn't figure it out. That was a different thing. Ooh. Well, you know the demon arm's good for something else, too. I did not mean to jump that. Why does it say I can go over here? Yeah, whatever. But yeah, there's so much lore for this series, and the fact that 5 manages to tie it in all so perfectly while also being an extremely fun and well fleshed out game is the sickest shit. I don't remember what you have to do here. You obviously have to use the thing we got. Maybe you just use it. Key items. Sephirothic fruit. Can I use that? Abilities. Oh, the taunt button lets you do a drop kick. That's amazing. That is honestly one of the best uses of that I have ever seen. So I can't use any of these items. Can I go back here and use it, assuming the camera cooperates? There we go. What's this button do? I bet I could fight that tree. Yeah. He just slaps his hand down on the button like, yes, of course the bridge is going to be able to overtake. Dude, you know better. You literally have the fruit that lets you control the demonic tree, and you're not using it. Okay, this makes no sense. Why are there lasers here? I'm just gonna get bodied by these, excuse me. Nero, come on, man, get up there. There we go. Why? Why? That one I'm a bit confused by. Nothing in that room made any sense. And why are there just lasers everywhere? I get it, I guess. At least Nero's theme isn't bad for this game. Ouch. Ooh. Let's go. Devil Trigger blocks. You can still get iframes on Devil Trigger. That's very good. Also, zero gravity from the, oh god, another one spawns. Okay. No, at least it's not the, at least it's just another Lancer and not the annoying dudes. Also, getting Table Hopper is genuinely just good. Like, early on, getting Table Hopper is super fucking useful. It's interesting that his Devil Trigger is linked to the Yamato. I don't know, like, I'm trying to think about that lore-wise, because, like, I guess the Yamato is just, like, a really powerful, like, sword, and it's linked to demons. So I guess it kind of makes sense. What is this thing? That is... That looks like a key. That looks like a very 2009 key. It's what it looks like. It looks like a very 2009 fantasy key. You put the key in the hole. It reminds me of something in particular, but I can't think of what it is right now. Key of Kronos possesses a dense magical power. I can't speak tonight. Needed to manipulate the very fabric of space and time. That's kind of odd. Needed. Chrono Slicer, time suspension device being researched by the Order of the Sword. Being researched at the Order of the Sword's technology department. Not by, just being researched. The device is incomplete and so it will only remain active for a short time. While in possession of the Key of Kronos, press B near a Chrono Slicer to slow down the flow of time. Okay, so that's how you get through there. I don't remember which way I came from, though, which is kind of a problem. I think we were going up. I think that was the goal. I didn't realize that was a pit, and I'm very glad that Nero just auto-jumped over it. Oh, hey, look, guys, it's a caged elevator. Definitely not going to result in a fucking fight. No siree. That's for Dante, I would presume. No, what I'm getting at is that the red ones are probably for Dante. I know how this game generally flows, and it's a bit disappointing. You'll see it later on, but you can definitely see how the enemy they like ran out of time and didn't know what to do with the enemies. It's a little sad to see, but you know what? The game's still not terrible. I'm okay with it. Sad that you can't cancel out of your taunts anymore. You can do that in 5 to some extent. There's a small period at the beginning where you can't, but for the most part, you can just absolutely do that. Look at that bloom effect. Let me out. Let me out. Okay. So this is gonna be a key thing, right? We're gonna want to go, well, not that way. Nice. Easy shit. I did not mean to jump on. I wanted to look around some more. I did not want to go through that elevator yet. I wanted to go find that blue orb. Easy shit, let's go. Yeah, this game is fucking easy and for little babies. Definitely not really frustrating sometimes, but it's a good time. How you doing, Kasai? Hope you are having a good evening, good Friday night for you. Well, Saturday at this point, I suppose. Saturday morning. That bloom effect, man. 2007 called. This is a 2009 game. It doesn't know you shit. Ooh, that's a little bit tight on the timing. Why would you make a structure like this? What on earth are you trying to protect that you need to protect so badly? Oh, we're still in the slow-mo. That's funny. I didn't know that that affected this. I thought that was just for the puzzle. There we go. It's a busy work day. Can't wait to get to sleep and get some Pokemon. Yep. Oh, it's Pokemon Go. Is it a community day tomorrow for Pokemon Go? I don't keep up with that at all, so like I can't really say. But hell yeah, man! I hope you have a good time with it. I know Sunday we're supposed to be getting a Pokemon, some sort of Pokemon announcement. I don't know. Nobody really has any idea what this one is, to my knowledge, or at least I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard about any leaks about it or anything yet. Which means either Nintendo's been keeping a very good lid on it, or we're in for something very expected. Oh, they have like a gun. That's kind of neat. Will do. It's Johto Tour Day. Ah, gotcha. Have fun, man. I like throwing them around. That is one of the redeeming qualities of Nero's gameplay in this game. You might be a little bit simpler, which is a good thing because you're streaming the presence. I gotcha, man. I'll have a good time with it. That is one of the redeeming qualities about Nero in this game, and why I actually really like Nero as a protagonist is because he's a lot easier to play than Dante. Dude, I'm still learning things about Dante and Devil May Cry 5, and I have 70 fucking hours in that game. Like, it is an insane time. Gotta lurk my last few minutes of work. Yeah, I got you, man. Take it easy. Have a good time at work. Be safe. And I'll catch you tomorrow. Or whenever I see you. I'm hoping tomorrow's gonna be a nice chill day for me. I'm planning on having a couple friends over, but I've got plenty of time before that to go do a little bit of shopping and figure out a couple things and work on some video editing, stuff like that. I don't know how to keep still, is what I'm saying. At all. Oh, there's Kyrie. And there's what's his fuck? I can't even remember his name. He's literally like one of the more important antagonists for the game.
Why don't you check and find out?
Agnes? Agnes, I think is his name. Yeah, Agnes is his name. I could not remember his fucking name. He's literally the antagonist of this game and the father of one of the supporting characters in 5. Although they don't really mention that, funny enough. Like, it's very much like a reference sort of thing. Hey, look, guys, we got a bee. We need to shoot it. Oh, he's got the fucking sword things again. I see. I see. You grab the fucking sword things and get him to yeet them at you. It's the same fight, guys. It's that easy. Nope, no you don't. You're not grabbing me, that's my job. I'm supposed to grab things. I like the sword mechanic, it's actually kind of neat. Also, ow. For the record, I've done none of these fights ever. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Should have grabbed it earlier. Nope. Sorry, Agnes. This is a hard fight, actually. I'm digging it. It's a good hard fight. I'm dying here. No, this one I'm not gonna mind repeating a couple times. Oh, he fucking heals from that? Oh, that's so annoying. Good news, Devil Trigger form works pretty fucking well. Can you, like, grab him during one of these weird animations? Oh, for fuck's sake, Agnes. Come on, man. You can do better than that. There's the fireballs. Balls. Also, just getting to yeet swords at him is pretty entertaining, not gonna lie. Nope. I love getting to stun him like that. Oh god, he's got like 3 voice lines. We're back to 2009 now. I'm like, man, this game looks really pretty, and I can kind of forget it's from 2009 until you start actually playing the game, and then you realize, oh no, it's from 2009. Trust me. This dude's annoying. I need you to shut the fuck up, sir. Nope. Oh god. That is a hell of a spin, my man. You got some spin there. He seems very happy. I like the voice actor that they got for him. He's kind of out of his element here, but it's a good out of his element, if that makes any sense. It feels right, you know? I can't do anything about that. I just die. I literally just die there. Like, I can't... You need to have Devil Trigger to get out of that? Or is there a other way to dodge out of it? Good news is that fight's not as complicated as the... Well, not that the first one was complicated. I think it was more just stupid. I think it was a bit of a ridiculous fight, but whatever. All right, so let's just keep going. I'd imagine that this is the end of the chapter here, so we're just gonna keep walking in here. Howdy, Agnes. All you need is like 1 or 2 good hits on him with Devil Trigger up. Realistically. This sound, this particular song sounds kinda, it's reminding me of Devil May Cry 1 and 2, really, with the soundtrack. He's really easy to stun out of a lot of his attacks, not gonna lie. It's kinda entertaining. Okay, so this is actually a pretty interesting fight now that I'm looking at it. Like, you're basically... It's a strange waiting game, is what it turns into. And that throw entirely missed. Good job. Good job, game. You can't aim at things that are directly beneath you, according to this game. Nope, I'm not dealing with that shit. Fuck you, dude. How do you deal with that? You just have to have Devil Trigger gauge there? Because, like, the way that looked, it looked like I literally couldn't do anything unless I had Devil Trigger gauge, which is really, really silly. Oh, and he heals from that, too. That was a very sudden lack of effects that were happening there. Come on, Agnes. He's like, I'm not gonna go as easy on you as last time. Last time you stood in a room and shot lasers at me, dude. I don't think you can go much easier than that. It's so easy to stun him in this fight. I think that's the saving grace of this fight. Otherwise, this fight would be significantly more annoying. Nope, no. Oh, he throws him. I didn't know that. Fuck's sake, do you keep doing this until I stun you? I'm beating this with no fucking anything, and you know it. You need to shoot the bee, guys. You need to get rid of the bee like this. Also, I like that... Okay, so these are obviously demons, and you're kind of aware of that by this point in the game. But it's very interesting the way that they handle it. That they make them kind of look like angels, but just kind of fucked up. It's interesting. Hey, you know what? We could probably farm this fight. We could farm this Agnes fight for stuff. Also, why did I... Hold on. I'm gonna look at this. Hold on, sorry guys. I realize I'm not really being super entertaining. Okay. I saw like I had 11 pings in Discord, and that never happens, and I was mildly concerned that something important had happened and somebody was trying to get my attention. No, it was just somebody sending images. Anyway. Oh man, what interesting has been coming out as far as video games? Elden Ring came out. I keep forgetting about that because I'm like intentionally not really going to be playing it. I'm intentionally not playing it right now. Rather, I should be more specific about that. I hate that Nero's grab, or Nero's like throw with the swords doesn't really work if you're too close to him. Obviously that makes some sort of sense. But like it's just annoying more than anything, because like he auto aims at the boss, so you don't really get a chance to try and fix your aim in a direction that makes sense. Oh, he counters when you go for a grab. I tried to dodge, I tried to be cool. That's what I get for trying to be cool. So YouTube did this fun thing where I clicked on your stream and it just showed the preview. That's weird. How'd you fix that one? You just refresh it? Anyway, how you doing, Alex? Hope you're doing all right. Oh, this sucks. Okay, you can dodge it. It's just really hard. I had to click a second time because to actually watch it properly. Huh. Very odd. Anyway, this is Agnes. He's kind of a fucking dick. You guys remember Agnes if you watched some of the other DMC4 streams? I should have known he was going to throw those. Nope. Not this time, you asshole. My bad, forgot stream was today. No sweat, dude. I've just been vibing by myself, honestly. I haven't really been super talkative. Mostly because I guess today's been kind of just a low energy day. I haven't really been feeling particularly phenomenal. Not that I've been feeling bad, but a lot of scatterbrainness today, unfortunately. Oh, no. God damn it. You can't move away from him fast enough for this to fucking matter. Yeah, I'm dead again. Oh no, I'm not dead. Now I'm dead. I'm almost dead. My apologies for flaking the past 2 days. Hey, dude, don't sweat it, man. You got a life. You got other shit to do. Time to die? Was that what you were gonna try and say there, huh, bud? Yeah, I can't do anything about that. Yeah, don't sweat it, man. Everybody's got a life. We all got other things to do, and honestly, I haven't been doing this that much. Okay, so... Okay, this isn't a good way to farm. Apparently, by actually killing things, that's somehow how you get proud souls, which doesn't make any sense in my opinion. I'm being facetious. Of course, it fucking does. Alright, so what's the play here? I need to not get hit with Agnes's grab attack, because that not only does a shit ton of damage to me, it heals him. Clickety-clack, Agni is whack. Agnes is a motherfucking bitch. Alright, so we got some items here. I could just grab a blue orb. Or for that matter, a purple orb. Which is what I'm gonna do. May not be the smartest option, but I think it's the one that I'm gonna go with, because I don't want to use actual items. I want to use actual items as little as possible. Just because that's sort of the person I am. Maybe that makes me a masochist. I have no idea. Also, I love that it starts the fight with the just straight up smack. Swords. Remember the swords, guys? Remember the swords that you can throw at people? Ow! I do, because it fucking hit my... Oh, man. I'm so tired of this. It's like, I've been on this fight basically since I started. I've been on this fight for like 20 minutes. You can hit him with that. It's very entertaining. Iframes are great, kids. His attacks are very slow, not gonna lie. Oh, come on. How did that miss? Nope. You're not getting my shit today, dude. Sorry. God damn it. Every time he goes for a fucking attack, every time I go for a grab, he has an attack that he's doing. Ah! Oh, you can stun him. Shit, okay. You can grab. Oof. Ooh, man. Oh, that looked like it hurt, bud. Are you okay? Okay, time to die. You got it, boss. Okay, leave me alone. Gotta dodge. Cool. Come on, Agnes, what's wrong? You got a problem? Check out this weapon that I devised. You sound like a fucking... You sound like a dude. You sound like an antagonist in like a 12-year-old's cartoon, dude. Nope, my sword now, bitch. Get fucked, idiot. I'm not dealing with this today. See, look, it's when you guys enter stream that I get better at the game. You guys are the ones giving me power. Everybody raise their hands up and give me power. Baby want power. Okay, good. I was gonna say, if I just knock him out of this, we're fine, right? You kind of suck at this, man. Agnes is like the most obsessed, like crazy person ever. The voice acting is really what gives that away, and I love that. And then he's taking care of Nero, I guess. He's managing to hold his own pretty well. He lost his fucking sword. Aw. Shit, dude. What do you mean that necklace can't hold his whole weight? Also, there he goes getting impaled again. Remember, kids, every time you impale someone in the DMC universe, they get stronger. This is a running theme that everybody forgets every game. And with that, why don't we crack open a cold one with the boys and girls and non-binary people. I'm just gonna start saying fellows, and that's gonna be my catch-all gender-neutral term. All right. That was a D rank, which understandable. We used like 3 continues on that, but hey, you know what? We got some proud souls. We almost have enough for enemy steps, so I can start showing off how dumb dumb attack canceling is with jump canceling. Almost. I kind of hate how slow the progression feels. I'm not gonna lie, but hey, look, we're on mission 10. Which, to my knowledge, I think this is the last mission you play as Nero in this game for the main story. I might be wrong. Oh, he's still like crying. You can hear him. That's actually really good. It's kind of soft, but you can hear him definitely. Also, the giant plant thing that was holding up the drawbridge came back down. That's a lot of lasers. I can already see a problem with this. The problem being that sometimes people tend to forget in video games, in 3D environments, you can't really do depth perception the way that you would in real life because you've only ever got one viewpoint, you know? Now with VR, I suppose this can change somewhat, but because the camera is always a single viewpoint, we're reading that single viewpoint. Can I just jump down the other side? Can I do that? I'm curious. Cameras don't really like function as 2 separate viewpoints for something, and so it becomes basically impossible to get depth perception in a video game unless you're using like a VR headset or something. That's something you really need to think about a lot when you're making games, because if you forget that like depth perception isn't a thing and you just assume that somebody's going to be good enough at a game to like understand how to deal with something, you're going to run into issues. And it's these bitches again. He seems fine now. He seems like he's not really perturbed. Ooh. That's a yeehaw from me, Captain. Ooh, he grabbed one. That was a pretty cool intro, actually. I like that. I'm a big fan of, like, dynamic intros for enemies. I think it's one of the coolest fucking things ever. Okay, I'm tired of this shit already. Get the fuck over here. You're dying right now. I don't think it's a good enemy. We talked about this earlier. I don't think it's a good enemy design to make an enemy that's literally like you can't tell how you're supposed to kill it by just like inspection in a game like this that's designed to be fast-paced and hard to play. It's also a bad idea to make enemies that go through walls, but that's already been proven that it's not the worst thing ever in design. Can I pull the rest of this cloak off you? I'm just yanking at his fucking cloak. You can just keep doing this. Yeah, this is like... I'm sure that there's a better way to do this, maybe, or like a more stylistic way to do this, but like, this kind of sucks. It's like 8 fucking pulls just to get him... just to get him down. Okay, are the lasers still there? No, this is a puzzle. Oh, Christ. The fucking camera. I'm gonna die to this, and I'm gonna be very mad. I'm just gonna wait. I gotta say, being able to slow down time is one of my favorite mechanics in a game. I don't know how I feel about this one in particular. I don't know if this one's really all that, you know? Alright. I'm guessing we have to fight more enemies. Or did that just open up another path through? I think it just opened up another path through. This way? Nothing over here. What the fuck just opened up? And did I just screw myself? Wait a minute. Did I just skip that whole segment by doing that? If I just skip that whole segment by just yeeting myself off the cliff, that is glorious. I am very happy with myself. What was that ringing? It's this way. If I just, like, saved my ass by doing that, if I saved my ass, like, a lot of effort by doing that, then I'm gonna call that a success. Because I think the goal is to just literally get down here and across the bridge. More lasers, and also, yeah. Oh god, I'm gonna fucking die on this. Yep. Because enemies attack you from off-screen, which is bad. If you're ever designing a game where the enemies can attack you from off-screen and there's no good visual or audio cue that the enemies are going to attack, don't do that. It really fucks you up in a game like, especially in a game like this, which is based around like actually like understanding or actually like solid gameplay, like where it's all like fast-paced combat and there's not a very obvious cue. That sucks. That sucks really bad. I don't need to watch this cutscene again. I just want to get out of here. I forget what the other way to pull these dudes' cloaks off is, but this is working pretty decently. It's funny, no matter how quickly I manage to, like, try and combo him, he always seems to have a tiny bit of health left. He's gonna point her finger. And 3. Ow. Never mind. Maybe it was like you need fire or something to get rid of it. I don't remember. There we go. And we got some healing from that, because that's RNG. So that was useful. Yeah, this kind of sucks. Okay, so, oh, I see. You are supposed to hop off the edge there. I just, I didn't remember that that was there, so that's my bad, really. All right, so we pop over here. There we go. All right, so now we need to hit this one and bebop our way back over here and down, which is where we're supposed to be. Cool. I like the little film grain effect that goes on when you use that. That's kind of neat. I like that. There's something around here that I'm missing. I think it's that blue orb fragment up top. I might be wrong. But I definitely can't go get it right now, so we're just gonna leave it. That's one thing I've learned. If you buy most of the blue orbs from the shop, you're probably good on blue orb fragments. These fuckers with the shields are gonna kill me, dude. Oh! That is a big blast. That is a brain blast. That dude is fucking Jimmy Neutron. I do not like this man. You need to not be around, man. I need to be in the air when that happens, or we're gonna be in for a bad time. Missed the last one. Nope, those fucking lances, man. They get you. Cool. One down, and I got a little bit of health back. I gotta say, these fights are actually pretty challenging, and I'm not hating them. I don't know what it is about this game. It's not the combat. Something feels off. Maybe it's the enemy design? I think they did good with the enemies that they do have, but the enemy design itself feels, like, weird. I think they did a good job, like, working with what they had to make something really cool. But I feel like that maybe they weren't given enough time to do it, which is a recurring theme with, like, 80% of the games I play on this channel. Is just, you know, I don't think that there was enough time put into this game. Speaking of time, I think I might have just been able to use that thing to slow down time to help myself out there, which would have been very useful. Okay, so now we can go this way. Why do some of the levels feel super long and then other ones are like really, really short? Like, Chapter 9 did not feel that long. Oop. Hey, bud. Ethan Hoare, whatever the fuck your name is. Thank you, bot. Very cool. You gotta love the bots, man. They keep the channel going. No, I'm kidding. I don't pay for bots. They come in because they're assholes. Oh, okay, this is much better than I thought it was. This was what was shown at the, as like the start screen thing for the level, and I was very concerned for a moment. That's why I was yelling about depth perception issues, because it's very easy to fuck up and make a spot, and if you were to do that like head on, like you were looking at it like Nero is, you wouldn't have any depth perception. You wouldn't be able to tell where the things were coming from. Major problem. Again, just little game design things that I sort of notice, I guess. Well, that's just a blender. And this is a combat arena now. With big stupid heads over here. I should have probably got the snatch upgrade. If I knew that these guys were going to be showing up constantly, I would have absolutely got the snatch upgrade. I've never met a person who likes Nero more than they like Dante, and as far as like Devil May Cry fans go, actually. Not that I like actively seek out Devil May Cry fans that much, but I'm just now realizing that that feels weird to me. It feels like there should definitely be somebody who's like, yeah, I like Nero more than Dante. But I've never found anybody who has that opinion. Ouch. I like that they make you fight most of these dudes one-on-one. Maybe that's it. A lot of the enemy encounters in this game, they don't feel very fleshed out, but maybe that's because you're fighting like a lot, instead of fighting a ton of smaller enemies, or like one or two big enemies with a couple other enemies mixed in, it's like one or two big enemies and that's it. Very seldom are you fighting like massive groups of enemies in this game, and maybe that's it. Maybe they should have designed the enemies in such a way that it makes you feel more powerful as a player. Not like you don't feel powerful just randomly slaying demons and shit, but like, I don't know, it doesn't feel quite as rewarding, I guess. So supposedly I can drop kick somebody by just, yeah, if you hit the taunt button right. Key of Cronus is beginning to vibrate in resonance with the machine. Use the Key of Cronus. Okay, is this like a longer term one? I guess. It's playing a cutscene during it, so I'd kind of hope so. Jumping out of character a little bit. Oh, come on, let me up onto the fucking platform. Let me up! Good lord, I cannot do this today. Easy game. And now we're over here, wherever the hell over here is. Experiment disposal. What the hell is this? That's still, not gonna lie, I think that's my favorite moment from this game so far, which is kind of sad. That was the most useless devil trigger I've ever used. Holy crap. Yeah, all the enemies feel like super competent and difficult, which is a good thing in its own right. I like games that have difficult enemies and like things that actually make you think a little bit, but like, maybe it's just because I've been playing Devil May Cry 5 so much and I'm like better at Devil May Cry 5, but like a lot of the enemies in Devil May Cry 5 feel easier to deal with, even if you don't understand how to deal with them. Pretty much everything except like the Furies. Because those things suck really bad. Okay, please stop hitting me with the lances. It's not funny anymore, guys. There we go. Oh, hey. That'll work. Give me some red orbs. Red orbs, I don't know. This game feels... It's graphically, it's very pretty for the time period, but it feels almost like sterilized. Which feels weird for a game from this era where they were trying to go towards realism, but maybe it's because they tried to go towards realism so much, but everything ends up looking so, like, clean. Like, the only thing that's really dirty about this game is the textures. Like, the shadows on the floor are, like, super crisp. Everything just looks kind of flat. Which, like, you know, that's just how the times were. They tried to make games that looked prettier than they really should have been. Or should have been thought of doing. Wing talisman is beginning to vibrate in resonance with the machine. Use the wing talisman and it goes up. And we missed a fucking blue orb fragment down there. Give me the blue orb fragment. Can I go back down? No. Fuck you, game. It literally resonates, like, your arm starts glowing and ringing, and it's like, hey, there's something nearby, and you can't do anything about it because you can't see it. It is one of those things that does actually, like, I suppose, give you replayability, so, you know what, fine. It's just weird. Okay, that's enough of that. So the nice thing about playing Nero as opposed to playing Dante is that Dante doesn't really have a whole lot of closer option, or like options to close distance. What Dante has is he does have a lot of options to close distance, but all those options are like not intuitive. With Nero, you have a very intuitive gap closer. You have Snatch. So even when you're stuck in the air for prolonged periods, you're able to use Snatch pretty effectively. Oh, I see what they mean about inertia in this game. Wow. A lot of the big tech guides start talking about inertia. I also didn't know you could destroy those guys' shields, so good to know. Oh, they can regenerate their shields, though. That's kind of neat. Oh, their shields are their wings. That's actually good design. Like, character design. I'm not talking about, like, gameplay design. There we go. But yeah, like, there's a bunch of, like, I'm just sort of rambling off the top of my head now about, like, game design elements that I'm seeing in this game. Which, like, I don't know, maybe that's what I do. Maybe I just become a really shitty internet critic, because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about half the time anyway. That was a nice heal. I'm not doing the secret mission. I could grab an item. I'm not going to have any more Proud Souls, because I haven't died yet, which is a weird way to make that mechanic work. I don't understand why they would have Proud Souls linked to you dying first. Well, dying or completing the mission. It's very weird to have a progression item locked behind you dying. Dante!
What are you doing here? Forget it. I don't have time for this. And neither do I. So I'll cut to the chase.
Ah, Dante doing his thing. Nero slams himself into a wall through his own arm strength.
Sword. Your point being?
Oh, that lagged the game out. Dante's voice direction, it's the same voice actor, but he's got different voice direction in this game.
Return it to me, and I'll let you go, kid. Well, that's how you see me think your blush is pretty pink when I kick your ass.
Okay, I guess we're fighting Dante.
Helpful hint. Took a tip from the elders.
Gotta say, this game looks fucking crisp, not gonna lie. Also, I know Dante's moveset like fucking nobody else at this point. It's his standard Rebellion moveset from DMC4, pretty much. Ooh, he's got Helm Splitter, though. And if you try and go for one of these, he's gonna go for one of those. Got it. I like this. This is very Dragon Ball. It's like the power beam struggles. So Dante wants the sword. And this is basically the tutorial fight. That's the cool part about it. This is basically how the tutorial fight function. Oh, he switched styles. I don't know what style he's in. I heard a snap. He's in Swordmaster. He's in Swordmaster. It's okay, okay. Yo, they show off the style switching with the boss. Let's go. This is like my favorite shit. That's Gunslinger. That's Honeycomb Shot. God, I recognize all of these. That's the crazy part. Swordmaster. Helm Splitter. He's much harder to hit now, I'll give him that. He's also got a shit ton of iframes. This is a cool fight. I'm digging this. I'm not good at it, but I didn't really expect to be good at it starting out. Also, he's got Stinger. I didn't hear what style he switched into. I'm guessing it was Swordmaster because he had Drive. Okay, he just murders me. Thank you, Dante. Very cool. I wonder what you're supposed to do there. Oh, we are so close to having fucking enemy step. Not like it helps in this fight. But, that'd be nice. Enemy step would be so nice, but also we're at the end of Nero's arc, so I might just save up and keep going. Can I? Yeah. Is there anything I could buy that would make this fight more bearable? Holy water, but I don't have enough orbs. Not really. Fuck it. Let's just mess around, see what we can find. White orbs. I'll take them. That's just the secret, which we're not doing. We are facing the wrong way. And now it is time to go fight Dante. Good old Papa Dante. What's something else that I've done? I think I mentioned it last stream. I watched the Devil May Cry anime that came out in like 2007. That was quite fun, actually. I recommend checking that out. He's just gonna keep doing that. Oh, he does the taunts. Cute. There we go. This is a fun fight, though. I'm not hating it. It's got some issues. Mostly because I think my moveset's limited more than anything. I tried to taunt. He called me out for taunting. Which, you know what? Fair enough, dude. Oh wow, they even incorporated the wall that gets broken. I wonder if there's like an exploit for this fight or some shit. Controller. I need you to stay connected, bud. Okay. You've only had batteries for like maybe 10 hours total. I wasn't paying attention to what he swapped to. Oh god. And he rolled out of the way and immediately went in for a stinger. He went into Trickster. That's what he did. Yep, because that dash is definitely a Trickster dash. Royal Guard, I'm scared of. Do not fucking Royal Guard me, you piece of shit. Okay, I'm less scared now. Royal Guard is always super fucking scary when an AI has it. Anyway, I hope y'all are having fun with this. I'm just kind of goofing off with this fight, genuinely. Fucking Stinger, man. It's too good. Come on. Okay, that was by far the funniest possible move that he could have done. Well done, Dante. Well done, stupid AI Dante. I'm not as fast as him. That's part of the issue. Man, that stinger fucking hurts, man. Trickster. Come on. He just walked into distance. What was that, gunslinger? Ugh, okay. That was close, at least. Why is my controller constantly disconnecting? Alright. I'm getting close on this fight, but I might give him... Now, I might, just this once, say, you know what, why don't we get an item? Just this once. If we get a Vital Star M, I think that'll be enough. Cool. Let's go murder Dante. Murder! I like the idea that Dante just takes Nero's sword arm thing. Like he's just done. He's just like, yep, I did my job. That's a honeycomb shot. Fucking hell, he is kicking my ass right now. Well, if I fuck up this, then I'm sure as hell not gonna restart on this one. How do you deal with fucking Helm Splitter? I'm just mashing buttons and not thinking here, which is why I'm getting hit so much. I need to learn his movesets. And I cannot deal with Honeycomb Shot at all. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna reset my abilities. Swords have a hell of a lot of reach. I think his sword might have more reach than mine, which is part of the issue here. That went atrociously. Yeah, abandon all hope is right. Let's fucking do it again. Maybe we'll do better. Maybe we won't. This is a hard fight. I'm not even kidding. This is just like, it's hard because they made this hard in the wrong way, I think. Where Dante just has a shit ton of iframes and Nero doesn't have enough moves to deal with him. Cancel all required skills and refund all proud souls. Yes. Okay, so we don't need more. We don't need Red Queen combo B and C. We need Red Queen combo 1. Roulette spin's not useful because Dante falls too fast. Exceed gauge up, maybe. Streak, yes. Streak 2, yes. I hate that everything increases the price once you buy something. That's so dumb to me. Split's a maybe. Caliber's good, but not really at the moment. Shuffle. I like Shuffle here, actually. Blue Rose, we're going to get Charge Shot level 1. I want to see if that does anything. Snatch didn't seem to be useful. I'm not doing any of the Yamato moves. It's just not worth it. Table Hopper 1, absolutely. Speed's not useful. Max Act is a 1-frame window that I don't know for most of Nero's attacks, so I'm not getting it. Get more orbs. I could get Enemy Step here. I don't think that being in the air is going to be really useful here. What if we just auto skill up? What do we got? So we've got Streak, Split, Charge Shot, Red Queen combo B, Table Hopper, Red Queen combo C, Shuffle. We've got Shuffle. We got the moves that I really wanted. We got Snatch 2, which is quite good. I don't think we're missing out on anything that I'm really going to hate. So, yeah, I'm cool with that. So, yeah, here's Shuffle, by the way. Very useful move. You get a lot of iframes on the beginning of that move once you execute it. So if I can remember to use it, it'll be useful. If I don't, obviously it won't. But I think it's better to have it than to not. Like that. It's fine. He just matches me in everything, man. It's hard. Nero, come on, man. I wonder if Snatch does anything. I don't rely on Snatch in these sorts of fights because of how it tends to work, but it might be useful for canceling out certain moves from Dante. God. Okay, this is a terrible fight, and I can tell you exactly why now. So, here's what's happening. I'm going to predict a move from Dante. Right? I'm going to predict a move from Dante. And then Dante predicts, and then Dante, I have to not only predict the move from Dante, but also predict the counter attack that that dude is going to have. I'm about to give up, man. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is fucking annoying. I'm genuinely about to give up on this one. This sucks. I did worse than I did in the first couple of attempts. After the new moveset upgrade. That's not how this is supposed to work. I realize it's an entirely different moveset, but still, that is silly. Am I supposed to use Snatch more? Am I supposed to use the grab more? Am I supposed to... What am I supposed to do here? Am I just supposed to sit and counter with fucking Dante, or with Nero's grab? And then it goes for a Helm Splitter. And I am too fucking slow to do anything about it. That's the dumb part. Yeah, he falls really fast. Holy crap. You have to, like, you would have to have enemy step to be able to actually deal any damage to him there. Okay, is this what you're supposed to be doing? Are you supposed to just be spamming Nero's grapple and then his grab? Because that seems dumb. At least I'm actually dealing damage to him now, and it's at a reasonable rate instead of having to cheese him. Okay, so now we get an opportunity to deal damage. You have to, like, grapple him in and then grab him with Nero's arm. This feels so cheesy and bad. Also, imagine trying to Royal Guard this. Good job, Dante. Royal Guard these nuts. I did manage to shoot him there, so I have enough time to get out like a 2-frame move. Royal Guard. Can't Royal Guard if I grab you, dumbass. Gunslinger, need to move. Don't trust Gunslinger, ever. Oh, he does the fireworks star. I love that. Or the fireworks, sorry, it's just called fireworks. I'm getting fireworks star, I'm calling it that because I've been trying to learn that in Devil May Cry 5. There's a move called fireworks star. Or it's a combo called Fireworks Star, where it's basically just you repeatedly in the air launch a dude by shooting the shotgun, the fireworks, where he does like the nunchucks with the shotgun thing. This is not how this fight is supposed to work. This feels so bad. This feels so bad, man. And he's got so many iframes, so I can't think of another way to do this fight. This sucks, dude. I hope that this is not the intended way to do this fight. This feels atrocious, I'm not gonna lie. Also, my trigger finger now hurts. Thank you, spamming exceed gauge. Dante just, nope. And then you lose anyway.
What's the matter? Why the glare? Because if you've just been playing me from the beginning. That sword was used to separate our world from the demons. I can't have something of that kind of power floating around now, can I? It's gotta stay in the family. I need this. Then keep it.
Dante just immediately turning on it. He's like, you know what? I don't need it. Fuck you. You can have it. I don't need some stupid ass sword. Dante just turning and looking the other way. Why was there a sudden gust of wind there?
What's your name? Nero. You're Dante, right? Not a bad name.
Mind you, I want to remind you guys, Nero is supposed to kill Dante. And at least they show some sort of respect for each other now. And then you just get ass again, and yeah. This is where this game makes me a little bit sad. Can we make a female character that isn't stupid over-sexualized? I liked Lady. I liked Trish.
I dress to impress.
Ooh, she can turn into Trish. I forgot there were boob physics in this game, not gonna lie.
I know it's not my business, but this could get ugly.
Well, if the kid screws up, then I'll just have to kick his ass.
So that was a very frustrating fight. Let's just save, man. I don't even know what to say. I don't know how I feel about this story. It's not bad so far, by any means. And I'm assuming I can't pick Dante at this point. I'm assuming we're still stuck with Nero. I don't know. What do you guys think, even? You know what? You know what? Hold up. I think we should take a small break. And just vibe out for a minute. I'm trying to process how I feel about this game, and I really don't know. I am very unsure. I'm gonna do the menu while I'm here and just figure out what I want to buy. But like, I don't know how I feel about this game, man. It feels strange. It really does feel like just something is missing, and that's kind of sad. It's like very sad, honestly. Okay, let me get enemy step. Table hopper 1. Speed vibing with a nice cold Beppis. It's not that cold anymore. I got this like 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago. I didn't realize I'd already been going for about 2 hours. But I'm gonna do this menuing while I'm here and just sort of ramble for a minute. Grab a couple things that are useful. Table hopper 2. I don't really need get more orbs. That's not super useful. I like roulette spin, so I'll keep that. Sad. Yeah, unfortunately. I've already had another one today, so I'm not gonna go get a third one because I did that yesterday and it was kind of a mistake. Way too much caffeine and sugar in my system. Mostly the caffeine, honestly. The caffeine's what kills me. Part of why I can't do energy drinks. I just start shaking like a leaf. It is terrible. Streak. Yeah, we'll grab Streak. I'll grab Caliber because I like Caliber as a move, and we've got exactly 4 Proud Souls left. I think that's good. I think we'll just roll with that, but yeah, you know what? Why don't we take a quick break, guys? Go ahead. I'm out of water here, so I'm gonna fill up my water. Take a moment, get up, stretch, take care of yourselves. Go to the bathroom if you need to. I don't know. But we'll be back in like maybe 5 minutes or so. I'm just gonna take a quick break to get up and stretch and think about things for a minute. Think about how I feel about this game right now. I'm definitely beating it. Like, we're already halfway through the game. I'm not just gonna quit. But it's not quite what I expected, I suppose. Anyway, be right back, guys.
Your imagination.
This is the second time we've ever played in front of people, man. We're scared shitless. Do you love me too?
The ultimate aim is to produce sound which is completely acceptable to the listener. Records that give you pleasure.
Hey, remember how I said I was gonna take like 5 minutes? Yeah, no, not quite. Hey, Baylor, what's happening? Looks like Alex just got back from the potty, the water closet, the toilet, the loo. Welcome back. We are back in here, just vibing for a minute. I got a little bit of a, I don't know if you want to call it a snack, it's a sweet. My friend has recently gotten into candy making. And he figured out how to make saltwater taffy, which is something that's generally popular in the area, but I live on the east coast of the United States. You can get saltwater taffy in a bunch of different spots as you get closer to the coast. But he started making his own, and he managed to get a hold of some blackcurrant. So for anybody who doesn't know, anybody outside or anybody like who's from the U.S. Or pretty much anywhere, I think, in the Americas, blackcurrant is a plant that is used to make a flavoring of the same name. I was trying to think of the right word there. It's used to blackcurrant is a plant that's used to make a flavoring of the same name. And for homemade candy, dude, he makes some good stuff. I'm not much of one to try making cooking stuff. He does an excellent job with these. He's been really nailing them. So it's a blackcurrant one, which blackcurrant is banned to be grown in a lot of states in the U.S. It used to be like heavily banned, like it's a federal ban, because it was actually killing off the white pine trees in the northeast of the U.S. But now it's only like a couple of states ban it. It's legal to grow in like basically states that you can't grow it in. And most other states, like, yeah, sure, it's illegal, but nobody really cares that much for the most part. But this stuff is good. This stuff is good, okay? Blackcurrant is excellent. And this is one of my first experiences with it, and I'm very excited because these things just are awesome. It's like blackcurrant, citric acid, just a little bit of citric acid to give it a little bit like of a different flavoring. And like this, it's so good, man. These are so good. Shout out to my buddy James. He makes excellent candies, and everybody should know that he makes excellent candies. Cheers. Unfortunately, these make it a little bit harder to talk. And this is going to be in my mouth for a minute. So we're going to pop on over to the gameplay. Man, that shit's just good. In a jelly factory somewhere, there is someone whose job it is to monitor current flow. Thanks, Alex. Thank you for the pun. The spice must flow. You know how it goes. This is eerily similar to like DMC4 with Mundus. Maybe it's relevant to that, I don't know. You guys remember these from the beginning of the game? You remember how they sucked really bad? Yeah, I think they suck again. Oh, God. Please don't do this to me, game. There we go. This game's concept of inertia and momentum sucks. I saw it on Twitter earlier today. I had to bring it up since he brought up currents. Yeah. Honestly, blackcurrant's like one of my favorite flavors, and I'm really sad that you can't get it super easily in the US. James had to have it imported. He imported the flavoring for it. Oh, let me show you how, so now we've got the funny skill. Let me show you how this works. Assuming that I can actually get an enemy step to work. And, you know, get an enemy in a spot long enough. Yeah, so enemy step lets me jump twice in the air. Or it lets me jump basically off of an enemy. Anytime you want to do an attack, you can cancel that attack. If you jump, well, most attacks, you can cancel them. Get over here, dude. You ever just stare at all your games you want to play and don't play any of them? Dude, all the time. It's burnout, man. It's really easy to get burnt out in this day and age. With all the shit going on, it's so fucking easy to get burnt out of, like, anything. Unfortunately, I don't have air hike, so I can't do the other half of enemy step, which is being able to double jump in the air. If you have air hike and enemy step, there's a decent chance you can get through an entire fight without touching the ground. Especially if the enemies are already aerial. And do nothing for 40 minutes except watch YouTube. Dude, I feel that. You know what, man? You do what you gotta do in order to, like, calm yourself down and relax a little bit. It's not always easy. Like, I get it. I'm gonna go have dinner right now. Yeah, man, go get some dinner. Chill out some, relax, and we'll still be here when you get back if you want to vibe some more. What I really want to do, so the reason that I decided against buying Elden Ring is because I actually want to play through Nier Automata first. That's a one game that I want to play through off stream. In addition to that, I've also been wanting to play through, in addition to Nier Automata, I've also started playing through Castlevania Curse of Darkness, which is something else I want to play through. Proceeding alone is strictly prohibited. Interesting. This is a teleport ring that teleports you back down to the bottom. Okay, that's a little weird. But alright. I'm gonna grab this thing. So the idea with jump cancels is that you're able to... Well, you're able to cancel attacks by jumping off of an enemy. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm close enough to this one, or its hitbox doesn't work for this particular jump cancel I'm trying to do. Another thing I want to do is I want to start writing a Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle. I talked about that at the beginning of stream, but I really want to write one. Or at least write something. I want to do some sort of creative storytelling, because I've been missing doing that a lot lately. Come on. These suck so bad, man. The blue orb fragment spawned inside me. Maybe you just have to get up to triple S or something. I have no idea. Also, I do not like the stylized lettering on the triple S or the double S in this game. It does not look good. Compared to the style, it looks really, really cartoony. Okay. Cannot continue alone. Alone. The hell does that mean? How would I continue alone? Ah! You gotta yank him onto the platform. Literally, you cannot continue alone. Nero's theme does slap, but yeah, I want to get back into like something more creative pursuit-wise. Like I really want to do more like video editing and shit, and like motion graphics, but at the moment it's not really feasible for me to do much other than what is absolutely necessary, because of my program situation. I'm not going to be able to use DaVinci Resolve, at least on this PC, in the way that I want to until I install Windows. Which just kind of sucks. But it is what it is. Man, not having the full snatch distance kind of blows here, but we're still making it, so I'm gonna call that good. What does this do? Oh, can I ignore this fight now? Off we go. Goodbye, friend. And this activated an arena. So we still get to fight things. Yeah, there's enemy step. Enemy step resets your jumps, by the way. In addition to like resetting your attack animations a lot of the time, it resets your jumps. So that's where it gets kind of fun. Those lances suck, dude. Realistically, they're not actually that bad. I'm just kind of bitching about things. There was the enemy step. Yeah, this game feels a little stiff compared to 5, but it's definitely got the right idea. Ooh, the suplex into a dropkick. Let's fucking go, dude. Damn, I really want to dropkick this dude. I'm dropkicking him. Easy shit. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know what that did. I probably shouldn't have skipped that cutscene, but I thought it was just going to be another, like, closing cutscene. Can I keep going this way? Come on. You can do it. Get the red orb, Nero. Come on, get it. Come on, get it. I'm gonna name my next dog Nero. The amount of times I yell at Nero to do things in this game. Just get the fucking red orb. No, I'm not that mad about it. I do think that these grips are like a cool idea that are just not implemented the best way. I think that that's where the issue lies. What the hell is that? Okay, yeah, sure, we gotta fight dudes. But I saw something down here. I saw a shiny. Give me the shiny. It's a devil star. I'll take that. I don't understand how jump cancels work well enough in this game to do them efficiently, but it is still fun to play this. You can jump cancel on his head to fucking to make him drop the attack and fall. There we go. Was that really worth a devil star? Probably not. Yeah, this game's... You know what? I've been talking a lot of shit about this game. Maybe it's just because I've been in a bad mood. I don't hate it. I think this game's fine. It's a good Devil May Cry game. Doesn't have the interconnected environments of, say, Yeah, it doesn't have the interconnected environments of, like, Devil May Cry 3 or 1, but that's okay, I think. I don't think that that's really a major issue. Okay, so we go up here, and now I don't know what we're doing up here. This is probably a boss fight. Yeah. I agree. That looks a lot like Mundus.
Is it not beautiful? I think we've got a difference of opinion on that one.
How unfortunate.
Mind you, this man was shot in the head and survived. and seems to be perfectly fine less than like 2 days later. What are you doing to Kyrie, man?
Kyrie.
Why are you embedded in the statue, sis?
Your wish to become one with her.
That's...
Within the Savior, your mortal bodies will combine, melting into one to manifest and create his core.
That's not what we mean when we say till death do us part. You know, that's not how marriages work. Go blow yourself is a good line to come back to that.
Trust me.
I really like Nero's characterization. I think they nailed Nero's characterization with this game. Dante's sort of just too cool for his own good. Virgil's very reserved. Nero is just fucking pissed off. And tired of bullshit. That's a good pose. I like that pose a lot. Sleepy time, have a good night. Alright, take it easy, Alex. Have a good one. Oh god, I can do the thing now. We can be entirely airborne and say, fuck this fight. I've got good news. Repent from what, dude? You're attacking me randomly with fireballs. Whoa. This bitch dead. This feels like a Bayonetta fight at this point with the animations. Oh, this is good. Ugh. This is a cool fight because it actually promotes being airborne and, you know, using the things that we've been fucking with. I think we're supposed to wait for him to try and do an attack and then jump in. This bitch gonna die tonight.
Not interested in your bullshit.
These fights, I don't know how I feel about them. They're very simple. That's not a bad thing. Yeah, you're not doing shit today, dude. So now he has the things like trying to launch at you. Oh, and he regenerates his shield faster, I suppose. Okay, now I'm actually getting hit by things now that I'm sitting and like trying to appreciate the fight. Turns out as soon as you go back and try and like smell the roses a little bit, the game's just like, nope, not dealing with this shit tonight. Oh, I am seeing some parallels to DMC5. I almost said 4. Of course, I'm seeing parallels to DMC4. This is DMC4. No, you're supposed to shoot those things. You're not just supposed to grab them. That's what this is where they got that idea for the Artemis fight from, which you guys don't know what I'm talking about, but I'll figure it out later. That was the biggest shit-eating grin I've ever seen. This sounds like Dark Souls music, like Dark Souls menu music. All right, guys, it's time to roll for iframes. Just kidding, those don't exist in this game. Wow. Anyway, that's made of rock. Oh, it's the same fight still. He just got slightly more shit to deal with. Ouch. Oh, now he just goes into the fucking savior and then tries to hit me. Okay. That's cool. I'm assuming he's just made of rock and I can't do anything during that phase, which is fine. Ow, he fucking sniped me with that one. Okay, yeah, I think I got him. Oof, ouch, owie, my bones. Yeah, he's dead. Good fight ending. Sick. The other thing I do like about this game is that all the fights do incorporate Nero's grab mechanic very well for very satisfying animations that deal a lot of damage if you play them right. What a shame.
I must salute a man who carries the blood of Sparta. While not in Dante's league, you still presented a harder fight than I'd anticipated.
Dante?
I had originally intended to absorb him into our savior. But circumstance presenting, I'd rather choose the option at hand.
Wait a minute. This is playing out a parallel, and I don't know if it's I don't know if it's trying to play out the parallel I think it's trying to play out. I can't expound upon it too much right now, but I'll try and explain it in a minute. He just yoinked the sword out?
When your blood and this sword are combined, we will be able to proceed to the final stage of our ultimate goal.
F. Credo, that's his name. It's Credo. Oh no, Credo.
You have betrayed us.
Served the dream of a world you spoke of, the savior you preached of. But you used my sister, Katie, who has nothing to do with this. And that is beyond forgiveness.
I like the voice acting in this game a lot. And it still looks clean.
All that is needed is absolute power.
That's not a parallel in any way. He's not holding the Yamato and talking about power. And there's Dante and Trish. What's up?
It's you, Gloria. Unfortunately, you did not anticipate a descendant of Sparta's blood. And because of this boy, you have been outwitted and the
You have been outwitted.
completed.
I don't know. I'd wager this kid still got some life in him.
Oof. I love how Nero just has ghost hands.
Escape is now impossible. The creation cannot be stopped.
I like that he can kind of phase in and out of the stone. It's kind of neat.
Hey, kid! You giving up so soon? My options are limited. So melodramatic. Besides, if you die without giving my sword back, I'm gonna be pissed.
There's the voice direction I was looking for earlier. It just didn't exist earlier.
Then come and get it. What a punk.
I love that he's just like, okay, fine, you're gonna have to deal with this shit. Welcome to floating in the void, I guess. This is what the inside of my head looks like when I'm dreaming. I don't have very interesting dreams. Also, I know the audio is very, very quiet. There's not much I can really do about that at the moment. I can turn off the compressor and see if that helps at all, but I don't think it really does. This game just has a lot of... There's a lot of compression, or a lot of, like, spatialization.
I failed to save you.
You didn't do shit yet, man. It's all good. I do love this as a theme. Ooh, that voice crack. It's a little bit overdone as far as voice acting goes, but I think that it makes sense in this scenario. Good job. I don't remember Nero's voice actor's name. I really hate sometimes how I narrate things and I'm talking about things in such a way that it just doesn't make sense. Ew. That's really disgusting. I talk about things and I'm just like, yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, people like screaming and crying and there's a bunch of death and like other like really emotional things happening in the background. And I'm just like, yeah, it's pretty good voice acting. It's just how I do though. Is he just like T-posing out of the fucking... Yes, he is. Great. Why bother animating it when you can just do this? I really would pay money for somebody to just animate that, but he's T-posing out. Like his hands are clipping through the walls and everything.
Mine shows terrible taste.
Hey, where's that thing going? It's not complete yet, is it?
Hey, Credo.
His heart to save the world from chaos. He will begin by driving it out.
Now he has what he needs. Yamato.
Sparta used it to seal the Hellgate from the demon world. The sword is the key to opening the Hellgate. The real Hellgate that lies dormant beneath this city.
The sword that separates the human world from the demon world.
I think you, the son of the Dark Knight Sparta, are the only one who can stop the Savior now. Dante.
Looks like you've got a rep to live up to.
So this is the point in the story where we all just start playing as Dante. And unfortunately, at this point in the game, and I know this off the top of my head from talking to a bunch of people about this game beforehand. Unfortunately, they kind of ran out of time and like money to make assets for this game, I think. And so at this point, the game just becomes you play through the entire game backwards as Dante, which kind of sucks. But you know what? It's getting to play more Devil May Cry, so I'm not going to complain too much. What happened to Credo there? He just kind of like vanished into thin air.
On their dying request.
I'll sweep the city and evacuate the people.
Hey, is this your way of ditching and dumping this
You want
mess
to
up?
switch?
It's cool.
I love that. Thanks, Gloria. One little mote of light. I love that word, mote. It's a mote of light. That's a really good, I almost said thumbnail. I don't know what to call it. It's just like the background screen for this. Hey, Baylor, welcome back. We just finished the Nero half of the game. I'll probably do a couple more. I mean, we've only been going like 2 hours or so. So now we get to go over to the part of the game where we get to play as Dante, and hopefully I'm significantly better at playing as Dante. I might not be, though. Dante looks like Dante. Yeah, so Nero got absorbed into a giant stone colossus called the Savior.
Ears and fangs. Destroy this
Agnes, what are you doing?
so that the true utopia can be.
I feel like Agnes is like trying to be too dramatic, but he's also supposed to be awkward, so I can't tell if he's pausing because he's got like a nervous speech pattern or what. I think my blood sugar is through the roof. Aw, man, go get some water and try and vibe out for a little bit, all right? Nothing, too much blood sugar is just as bad as too little, man. It's not good for you. Okay. Too much chocolate. I got you, man. Yeah, you gotta watch yourself on that. Much as nice as it might be to just like completely, I don't actually have any problems. Yeah, no, but like that's a good way to start to get problems. Like that's how you start getting diabetes, man, by having too much blood sugar for too long. I like that distortion effect that the Hellgate had. That was really cool. It reminded me of Devil May Cry 2, that FMV from Devil May Cry 2. At the beginning, with like the building like warping outwards. Anyway, now everybody, yeah, that starts happening. Everybody starts dying to a shit ton of demons, because as it turns out, the Order of the Holy Sword as it turns out, the Order of the Holy Sword, the guys who are supposed to be stopping demons and, you know, giving order to the world, aren't doing that anymore. Or at least not wholly. You chill right now? Hell yeah, man. Yeah, we're just vibing right now. I'm trying to play through some more of this game. I don't know how I feel about those games. I feel like if I hadn't started this game on stream, I probably would have, like, just jammed through it as quickly as possible. Imagine the Pope came in riding on this thing. Imagine this is what the Pope did. A lot of the voice actors in this game are really solid, which is something I don't usually expect out of like 2008, 2009 shit. What is happening? So Nero, the main protagonist for the game, and Kyrie, his love interest, have been absorbed into that giant stone colossus thing. Yeah, player change. We're Dante now. So they've been absorbed into that giant stone colossus thing, and the not Pope, I don't forget what his actual name is, who's the leader of a group of religious figures called the Holy Order, or the Order of the Holy Sword, I think is the name of it, who are devoted to saving the world from evil and chaos, have started to use that thing to, they've opened a Hellgate, and they've started to use that giant colossus to not only purge the demons out, but also stop any chaos possible. Basically, they're trying to open the Hellgate so they can go, well, to my knowledge, they're trying to open the Hellgate so they can go into hell and destroy all the demons in hell, which isn't how that works at all. Now we're Dante. Come to grips with the power of the legendary Devil Hunter. Okay. And the game immediately tossed me into this menu, like, without giving me a chance to do anything else. Gimme Stinger. Gimme Stinger 2. Round trip is... okay. Yeah, no, I agree. 100% agree. Do I even need Shard Shot? No, not for fucking Ebony and Ivory. I don't need Shard Shot for the guns. That's like the last thing. Very good plot. Look, I don't know this fucking game that well. I'm still figuring it out myself. My recommendation would be look it up on a wiki or somebody who actually knows this game better, because that's what I'm going to be doing after I get done with this game. This is the last mainline Devil May Cry game that I need to, like, really sit down and try and figure out the plot for. By the way, videos on Devil May Cry, excellent. Like, if you can find a video that's just like, yep, here's the history of Devil May Cry, every game, you know, in order with all of the lore and everything, go check them out, man. It's really fucking cool. Okay, I am legally required to at least have the air style for Royal Guard. Trigger Heart, maybe. Speed's good. Enemy Step, yes. And we've got, like, maybe enough for something else. Maybe. Do I have any Rebellion skills that I can go get right now? I'm going to be getting more weapons later on. Dante's whole thing is that he generally has, like, a shit ton of weapons to choose from, as well as a shit ton of styles to choose from. Yeah, we're getting Trickster level 2. Sick. This is a good build out for the beginning. I will take this any day. No items. Only use shit that we find off the ground. But yeah, the plot for this one's a little bit of something that I'm not as aware of. Yes, you're not late. What is happening, Awkward VA? Hope you're doing all right. So we're playing as Dante now. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this because now I get to do my favorite thing in any Devil May Cry game ever. Why is the camera so fucked? I keep trying to instinctively mash buttons for Nero's shit. So you'll notice that up in the top left corner there's a big, like, circle that has a bunch of Dante's moves on it. Yeah. That's called, or that has a bunch of, like, Dante's, like, it has a bunch of letters on it. So we're not going to worry about the letters. We don't need to know how to spell things. We just need to know that those things are going to make different styles. So now I'm going to play some Devil May Cry like a real fucking Dante player. So you'll notice that I can swap styles on the fly as quick as I can hit the damn buttons on the controller. Feels a little bit clunkier in this game, but yeah, it's basically the same shit that I've been doing. How you guys doing tonight? You having a good night? I love lean. Have you seen the meme where everyone just spams I love lean? I've heard of it. It's not something I really care about. It's a little funny, I guess. Anyway, guess what? Now we're in the room that Dante was in, or that we fought Dante in at the start of the game. Yeah, I've heard of it. I haven't seen it done myself. I don't really care. I think lean is stupid. Well, Liza head has already been raised. There's no need to proceed further. Okay. I guess we're going this way then. So this basically just feels like a little bit clunkier Devil May Cry 5. I am going to be perfectly fine with this. And we've got Devil Trigger Gauge and all the other good stuff. Yeah, this sets you up pretty damn well for the second half of the game. Ooh. Are we getting into the fun part of the game where Dante shows up and we just have more fun now because the animations and the cutscenes are fun? Let's go. Oof. Can we get an F for those guys? They are big scarecrows. Holy crap. Didn't realize how big they were. So I could try and pull off the funny combo. There's a very particular funny combo that you can do in this game. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Oh, I don't have air trickster. I don't have air tricks, so I can't do it anyway. I don't know what lean is. Lean is a drink made. It's an alcoholic drink made from a bunch of other shit. And it's just not that. It's not good. Okay, you know what? We gotta do some Royal Guard. Get the fuck up, man. I'm Royal Guarding your ass. Oh, the claws actually swept me around a little bit. Oh, he caught me. He caught my jump. He's a real fighting game player now. But yeah, I don't know. I never found spamming shit in chat that funny, usually. There's obviously, I think everybody's got that thing where it's just like, I find this funny. You know what? Fair enough. It's just not my thing. Hey, look, I got the wing talisman that Nero left behind. Conveniently. Also, thank you, camera. God's power no longer resides here. Headquarters has begun to collapse. You have less than 10 minutes to escape. That is the funniest way to introduce a fucking escape sequence I have ever heard. Why is this water now? Also, gold orb. I'm taking it. God's power no longer resides here. This place will now collapse. Who starts something like that? I will say Dante's moveset feels a little bit more limited in this game, but that's not necessarily through any fault of the game. It's because I'm used to playing Devil May Cry 5, which is a game that came out 10 years later and had a lot more time in development than this game. Thought I was out of the way far enough for that. Apparently not. Note to self, play smarter, dumbass. Just shotguns, man. Shotguns are broke. Anyway, so this is how Dante generally plays. He's much more of a on-the-fly sort of character. Nero is very simple and pretty easy to control. He's a good way to get like used to how the mechanics of the game feel. Because he doesn't have a whole lot of like style switching or weapon switching or any of that. Dante has up to, I don't know how it is in this game. In Devil May Cry 5, it's 4 fucking weapons. Yeah, I know how to fucking change my guns, dude. Yeah, as it turns out, guns are very effective against these dudes. But yeah, so what have you guys been up to the past couple weeks? I know we haven't talked a ton in the past couple weeks. I've been very busy myself with just, well, I say busy. Busy's a weird word for me, because like I feel like I'm always busy with something. It's just not always things that like I really think of as busy things. Okay. That's not right. It's supposed to slow down. Ah, there we go. It just broke entirely. And we got the key of Cronus. Sick. Conveniently, Nero left all the shit behind that he was using. I've been doing good? Hell yeah, man. Any interesting games you been wanting to play? Anything cool been happening in your life? Same with anybody else in the chat if you want to speak up. Been busy as well. Yeah, I feel you on that. But yeah, busy's always a weird word for me, because like a lot of the things that I do feel like busy things. Nice, dumbass. Dante, come on, man. Dude. You gotta be able to jump over this shit. I'm literally gonna use this devil trigger to heal some. Feels terrible, but whatever. Watch this, I'm gonna start jumping through, and then it's gonna yeet me out of here. I don't know, to be honest. It's all good. Sometimes life is just like that, you know? You don't really know. Sometimes you don't really know what the hell's happening in life. Sometimes you just don't. Sometimes you don't know what you're doing, you don't know, like, what other... Like, honestly, despite me saying that I've been busy, sometimes it just doesn't feel like it, you know? Wait, do I need to get anything from here? No. Okay, that was the drawbridge. So now we've got the lasers across the pit here, which are inexplicably gone. I took a shit ton of damage there. There's also a devil star back there that I see, so I'm gonna go grab that while I'm thinking about it. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of weapons, so I can't do, like, sick-ass combos quite yet, but we're getting there. Okay, fine. You're gonna play like this? I'm also gonna play like this. I use my broken shit, you use your broken shit, and we see who comes out on top. Lots of procrastination. Yeah, I feel that, dude. Honestly, if it's time that you need to rest, absolutely. If you think that you can get something done and you really need to get it done and you just haven't been able to get around to it, shit, dude, it happens. There we go. But yeah, dude, I feel you hard on, like, just procrastinating on things. There's a lot of things that I should be doing that I haven't done. I need to go to the doctor. I need to send out some packages for people that realistically should have gone out a couple months ago. And just, like, haven't been able to get around to it mentally. Or at least not, especially because I work a 9-to-5 job. Because I work a 9-to-5 job, I don't have time to go do things that other people would normally do during the week. You've been trying to create a puzzle? Hell yeah, man. What kind of puzzle? And then I never started. I mean, like, are you just theory crafting, like, how this sort of puzzle would work? Whether it's, like, physical components or, like, a mental thing or whatever? I have all these ideas in my head. Yeah, it's hard to get them out sometimes. I totally get that. Why is the camera angle like this? Why is the camera angle so low? But no, I feel you on that, man. Sometimes it's just hard to figure out how to start something, like an internet puzzle. Oh, I got you, like a like an augmented reality game. Cause that's sick. That's cool. I've never done one. Same zone as Cicada 3301. I'm not as familiar with that, unfortunately. Oh, this is a flashback.
Sorry, religion and I don't mix.
It's a small congregation that gathers in the castle town of Fortuna. I guess the only people who would have heard of it are the ones who take interest in this type of thing.
Like you.
Exactly. So just
Naturally, Dante sitting in his Devil May Cry, eating pizza. Devil May Cry is the name of his demon hunting business, by the way. Yeah, ARG. I got you. But not as good. Hey, I'm sure it'll be fine, man.
the city long ago. The people who live there today take these legends as truth and worship him.
Dante just kind of looks at Trish.
Peaceful worship can't be condemned. But the real problem is the order. Lately they've been running amok, catching demons, and have even butted in on some of my jobs.
I like that there's more female characters in this game.
Not just
I don't like that, one,
they've also been targeting
This just looks like Lady. It might actually be Lady. I don't know. But also, every woman has boob physics. Like, significant, ridiculous boob physics. And also, the outfits are designed to show that off. I don't think that was required.
Keep me occupied and Trish.
But yeah, this is the flashback. See you there. Thanks, Trish. She stole the sword, too. She stole the sword. That's amazing. I love that. Pretty decent. But yeah, dude, there's always so many ideas floating around in my head for like D&D campaigns or just story writing or like, you know, video ideas I want to put out, and I do not have the time, the means, or the energy to put them all out there. Working full-time drains you, man. Drains you a lot. Drive down the dragon that spreads its wickedness through the forest. That's a weird phrase. Okay. So we got an extra 600 styles. It's gonna be one puzzle with 12 parts. That sounds fun, dude. Hell yeah. So I've got enemy step. I'm not really worried about that. That's more useful for like bosses when I just want to start spamming shit. Because you can just stay in the air and start spamming shit and you'll be fine. I am getting a bit more of a feel for this game, although it's not quite as intuitive as I would like. I'm not going to bother with the charge shots. Sure, they're probably useful at some point, but not really right now. But yeah, Bailey, that sounds awesome, man. Just sit down and like take some time, just write things out, make a document for it. Plan the game out and then plan how you're gonna do it. That's the important thing. Like really, sometimes just organizing stuff can help so much. The power of the Forest Master is preventing you from escaping. I keep fucking doing it. I've been so used to just spamming left trigger every time I hit an attack that I'm just spamming left trigger now, hoping that I hit Nero's max succeed when Dante doesn't have that mechanic. He doesn't even use left trigger to my knowledge. He uses left bumper for devil trigger, but I don't think he uses left trigger at all. I wonder if you can Royal Guard cancel. Yeah, you can. Let's fucking go. Oof. And the guns suck really bad. Got it. They're used as combo tools, and that is it. If you try and use them for damage, you're going to have a bad day. This is a Nero post, yeah. I guess we gotta start looking out for them again, huh? But yeah, I think ARGs, I think that's a great idea. I've never known how, like, I've never thought about how to do one because it's never interested me that much, but, like, it's a cool idea for sure. You fucking for real. This is where we came out of here. This is where I started yelling about the Mephistos. Because those things suck really bad and they weren't really intuitive enemies to figure out. So it took me a while. Yep, you can still Royal Guard cancel. Hell yeah. Man, I don't know what to do here. Do I go this way? Because, like, I jumped off here. I don't see a way to get back up. So, like, you kind of gotta go this way, right? But it's telling me I can't, and I'm kind of blocked off from, like, just jumping off the edge here. A little confused here. And these guys are gonna respawn again. Whoop-de-fucking-do. I can't go this way. Can I? Or does this just teleport me back up to the top? Okay, that makes more sense then. Yep. So later on, we're going to get the ability to not only use Ebony and Ivory, or swap between Ebony and Ivory and Coyote, which are the names of the 2 pistols and the shotgun, respectively. We're going to get the ability to swap our melee weapons as well. I don't know if this game is going to let you swap between 2 or 4 weapons in a given category, but it's exciting to think about. I guess we go this way. I know why they're doing this, and it's so that you don't have to keep redoing Nero's sections of the game. But we're just going to ignore the fights now that the walls are no longer up. Go this way and see what happens. Yeah, I really don't know how I feel about this game. Like, you know, genuinely. I get it at this point. I like the story is going to be Dante runs back and saves the day again. Whoop-de-fucking-do. It doesn't have to be a hard story. Like, it's Devil May Cry. It's meant to be a big action game where you get to jump around and goof off with a lot of different attacks and shit. Maybe it's because the bar for my, like, entertainment was set so high by Devil May Cry 5. But even I was even entertained with Devil May Cry 1 and 2 even. Although I was really frustrated with 2. But, like, I don't think that was bad by any means. There we go. So we can get up here. And now what? We can see up here. Do we go this way? This gets us somewhere else. And now we've got... Yep, okay, we're fighting something again, so that's good. I guess. That's how I feel like about all of these levels. It really does feel like it's just a rushed, like, excuse. There's no reason for you to be fighting through these enemies other than to go back through the game so that you can get back to where you started the game. Which seems a bit silly. There we go. And there's still some more around here somewhere. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you just want to, like, be no thoughts, head empty. And that's kind of what Devil May Cry is for me. Until I sit down and start really appreciating the games. Because all I have to do is sit down in a wrong mindset. And I will start, like, over-analyzing the games. This happens to basically any game I try and do. Any game I try and play, like, casually. But, like, specifically with stuff like Devil May Cry. After Devil May Cry 5... It's really hard to go back to this game, actually. it doesn't feel nearly as clean, like gameplay wise, which because it doesn't feel nearly as clean and like complex, I feel like I don't have to focus on it as much, which is why I start thinking about other things and just let my mind drift to like, man, the story for this game's not really complex, but it's not even complex. It's not even simple in a fun way. It doesn't make a ton of fun of itself. It doesn't like pull a bunch of references. It just sort of, they made a game. I'm not mad about it by any means. Oh, okay, he just falls. That's fine. I don't know. What do you guys like? What do you guys do for creative pursuits? Because I'm kind of at a loss here. I'd like to try a bunch of other stuff. But like, as far as creative pursuits, I don't know. Maybe streaming isn't it for me. Maybe I stop. Oh, down we go. I think this is the good thing because this lets us get back up on the other side. Can I ignore this? Can I leave? No. Yeah, there's the enemy steps I'm talking about. Right, these are the dudes. Okay. But yeah, as far as creative pursuits, like I've been all over the place. I've done sort of like, I've done music, I've done video editing, I've done like graphic design has been a really fun creative outlet, genuinely. I don't know, there's all sorts of ways that you can express yourself, and not all of them are super like readily apparent. Hell, I've done writing before. Not that those are like specifically like, you know, really unique creative outlets, but it's been interesting to realize that there's so many different outlets that I feel comfortable doing, but it's only been at certain points in my life that I've been comfortable doing, or with a lot of those outlets. Yeah, okay. So we just end up back down here and have to fight a bunch of fucking enemies again. So that's useless. Oops. Did not mean to hit that. Whoa. Who just screamed? Someone screamed so loud it made Dante have a moment. There we go. Okay, so let's not go back down here because there's nothing down here for us. So I guess this is the wrong way to go, which is a shame. All right. This area was also just frustrating initially, I think, because there was a lot of options for ways to go, and none of them were definitely... None of them stuck out as the right way to go, is the problem. And I think that that in itself is kind of a problem. Gonna turn this down again a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. There's so many things that go into making a fucking video game. Basically, every time I critique a game, that's sort of what I say. That's like my mantra. There's so many different things that go into making a video game that I'm not gonna be mad about any one given thing being off. But I am going to make note of it because like it just shows how fucking hard it is to make a good video game. There's so many little things that can go wrong in a video game that can make it not as enjoyable. Some things can be overlooked very like easily overlooked. Some things you definitely can't. So somewhere around here there was a way for us to go back. Oh, sorry. No, you're fine, dude. You're all good. I'm just talking. Okay, so that's not the right way to go. Thought I said I was going to eat dinner. You did, and then you came back for a little bit, and then you went back, but don't sweat it, dude. These streams, honestly, if nobody shows up to these, then I'm just talking to myself anyway, and whoop-de-fucking-do. I was probably going to play this game and talk to myself anyway. So I'm just doing it with other people in the background. Now, I will be making a big show of Devil May Cry 5. This is just confusing more than anything. Okay, so there's only like one other way that I've seen that we could maybe progress forward, and it's with this fucking thing. Okay. I was talking to myself for a little, dude, that's just what I do. That's what streamers are. We're people that talk to ourselves and occasionally just kind of forget everything that happens around us because, you know what, sometimes it's really hard to both play, especially for playing a game, but even in general, it's really hard to stream and interact with people who aren't really there with you. Have you heard of any good mobile games? I play Granblue Fantasy, which is not really a game I would recommend, honestly. It's just not a very... Not a bad game by any means, but it's a JRPG. It's based off of a browser, so you don't even have to download an app for it. It can be quite fun, but it's not necessarily something that I really recommend to everybody. What else? Near Reincarnation, if you can run it, is a pretty fun game. I have to admit my phone was chugging a little bit trying to play it, but it seemed good. Final Fantasy. Oh god, there's two different apps. There's one of them is Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, and the other one is Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, like War of the something. You want the War of the one. It's got the better graphics. It's a tactics-based, it's a turn-based tactics game. Like early Fire Emblem games and stuff like that. And that one's kind of interesting. What else have I played? Battle Cats. I love Battle Cats. Very old tower defense game that it's fun. It's entertaining. I don't play a ton of mobile games, admittedly. I've been thinking about getting into a couple more, but there's just only so much like that I can really give a shit. A lot of the games, it's like they take too long to get into. They're not complex enough for me to really enjoy them, or they're too grindy like Granblue, which I play like maybe once or twice a week because it's just so fucking grindy, man. So that obviously wasn't the right way to go. What about this way? I don't hate that the game doesn't have waypoints, but for shit like this, where you're just trying to get out of the fucking woods, kind of sucks, not gonna lie. Fuck's sake. Just let me out, man. This is Gentle Forest. You guys remember this puzzle. Those who do not wish for darkness should seek the light. It was which way the shadows lie, right? That's what we figured out. Which I completely missed. I just sort of brute forced it because I didn't understand it. But was that not the right way? Because according to this, the shadow is now this way. Which would mean going back the way that I just came. which sounds wrong. Yeah, it's a clever puzzle, but they don't really give you enough information to figure it out, which is the problem. So Shadow is that way, so we want to go this way. Yeah, that can't be right. Not say to go into the darkness, did it? I don't know, dude. I haven't played this game that much in a very long time. Those who do not wish for darkness should seek the light, for if not, all efforts will be in vain. Who do not wish for darkness should seek the light. I don't know, man. I'm just fucking walking around. If we end up doing this for a half hour, we end up doing this for a half hour. And there we fucking go, I guess. And we probably got a boss up here. So that was the right solution. Thank you for, I think, Baylor, it was you that came up with that. I just, like, I've kind of brute forced it because, like, I just genuinely could not be asked to figure it out. It was not worth my time. And we're fighting Snake Lady. Right, because Snake Lady, we didn't beat her. She just vanished. She keeps shooting out seeds. Fucking pollution, man. And now Dante's playing soccer. Goal! Bonk. Now the game gets fun.
You may jest, but the kindest fate I offer is to unify and spend eternity with a child of mine.
This is why we play Devil May Cry. At least this is why you play Devil May Cry the first time. Because the cutscenes are just fucking stellar. Let's go, dude. Go ahead. I'll royal guard it. First try. Easy shit. That was a bit wonky looking. Ew. This is a much more annoying fight. Maybe it's just because I can't grab with Nero. Yep, this is where enemy step starts getting stupid. You see how I can just stay in the air for like 20 seconds here? That's because I'm able to just continually jump off of her body because her body's not moving that much. Oh, come on, man. Ow. Oh, I was like, why can't I jump off her body anymore? Because I was in the wrong style. Or rather, why wasn't I attacking, I suppose is a better question. Ooh, the weather changed. And I died. Dante doesn't do well in the in stormy weather. It's a known fact about Dante. Definitely not some shit I made up on the spot. Ooh, got that good parry. Let's fucking go. Alright, she's gonna do that again. I'm just gonna pull out the guns and fucking go to town. How's my royal guard gauge looking? Pretty full. I'm thinking we might just want to not do that, admittedly. I'm fine with taking a little bit of damage there. I don't mind using the gold orb on this because, let's be real. I had the gold orb, so may as well use the fucking thing. There we go. I realize I'm kind of quiet during these sections because I'm definitely not as familiar with this game as I'd like to be. Aw, poor Snake Lady. You wanna get an F in the chat for Snake Lady? You just blew her up. There was no fanfare. Welcome to Dante being Dante. It's part of why I like these games, honestly. The cutscenes are just fucking ridiculous. What the hell did you get? Oh, fist weapons. Let's go. We got fist weapons, guys. Why's he got, like, the face mask? Oh, and now he gets to do the kung fu thing. Yeah, rip Snake Lady. She was cool, kinda. You know what's really neat about this game is that because they're reusing all the assets and they're reusing the bosses, that kind of sucks, but it's also really fucking cool because it means that now you know how these bosses work when you go back to fight them as Dante, who is arguably the harder character to play. I mean, yes, Dante just does this when nobody's watching in his free time. Fuck does that mean, two to go? Gilgamesh! And now we can change our melee weapons. Because now we've got more than one melee weapon. So that bodes well for, my opinion, that we're going to have 4 different melee weapons to swap between at will. And this is pretty much the standard melee weapon that I'm used to using in... This is actually Gilgamesh from DMC4. It's basically how it works. I don't know which way to go. Wasn't really paying attention. Dante, you know which way to go? Thanks, Dante. You the real MVP. Anyway, now we've got a punch weapon instead of just being able to hit things with a sword, which means I can pull off much more interesting combos, assuming that I actually can think of interesting combos. Because you gotta tell you, thinking about them on the fly, I still have problems thinking about good combos on the fly in DMC5, and I've been playing that game, like, I have 70 hours in that game. Alright, what do you say? Let's do one more romp. Alright, one more run with one more level with Dante, and then I think that there's only 20 levels in this game. So we'll roll from there. How many Proud Souls do we have? Enough to do something interesting, probably. Get a Gilgamesh. Oh, we can get Kick 13. I like Flush, but we're gonna get Kick 13. I don't want to save up for Flush. Flush basically means that whenever you jump, you deal a little bit of damage that stuns weaker enemies, which is good, but it's not really the best thing because it doesn't knock them up into the air or anything. It's just a very small stun. Someone's shut the floodgates. Again. Oh, right, because before we were in the jungle, we were in a fucking... Before we were in the jungle, we were actually in a frozen wasteland. Funny enough. What the fuck are these? We just gotta avoid them? Should be easy enough with speed. Rip Snake Lady. Thank you, Snake Lady, for making very cool weapons for us. So now we can swap weapons mid-combo. That's the cool part about this game. This is where you get into the really interesting combat mechanics of this game. But yeah, now we can swap between weapons freely, which is awesome. This is where Dante gets super interesting, because not only do you have one character's action move set with a bunch of different combos, but now you've got effectively, you know, 2 or 3 pretty well fleshed out characters. F. Also, yeah, you can charge up the fist attacks on this thing, which is pretty neat. So now we just need to leave, right? That's where we're going. We beat the Snake Lady. We gotta leave now. So that would mean going this way, I think. I don't remember this map very well. Wait, there's still enemies we gotta beat. Oh. The fucking Mephisto spawned. I was like, where's the other enemies we gotta beat? You gotta be cool, man. You gotta taunt. You gotta be cool. Yo, I gotta jump cancel off the kick. I am now officially back in my element. Do I have air trick yet? No. I already figured this out. I just couldn't remember in the heat of the moment there. And he's just going to keep clipping into the wall. I need you to come out of the wall, sir. Come on. These things suck. These things suck more than Sin Scissors, which says a shit ton about this. Because Sin Scissors are pretty bad enemy. Well, they're not bad enemies, but like comparatively, these things are like fucking tame. The Sin Scissors are some of the worst enemies in Devil May Cry, I would say. Just because the ability to phase through walls makes any enemy really annoying in this game. Because then you just can't hit it. Literally, the enemies have wall hacks. Fuck's sake. You enter any given area and they're just like, yep, let me throw some enemies at you. It does feel very cheap now that I'm really sitting here and, like, understanding it. The attacks, like, the being able to reuse all of the assets from the beginning of the game with, like, slight variations is, like, really just, it does not feel good. I was hoping that when you get caught by those dudes, you didn't get up. Oh, fuck no, dude. Do you really get sent all the way back here whenever you get caught by one of those dudes? That is bullshit. You know, phasing enemies is just, like, generally not a good idea. Like, I'm just gonna leave it at it's not a good idea for an enemy. In most cases. Maybe there's a couple cases where it'd be fine. Like, maybe there's a way that you can get them out of the wall pretty easily. But, like, I would argue that, like, in a general use case, it's probably not in your best interest to have an enemy that can just phase through a wall as part of your enemy design for a game. Okay, it's just back here. Thank fuck. I thought that we had to walk all the way back from the other end, and I was like, are you kidding me? So if you get hit by any of those fuckers, you gotta restart the whole damn thing over. That sucks. You fucking kidding me? I couldn't move. I literally couldn't move because I mistimed that. God, that sucks. That sucks really bad. Level 2 Stinger's broke, by the way. I'm gonna die here. Watch this. This is what I call a pro gamer strat. I fucking die. Yep. Because, yeah, when those dudes are just spinning around in a circle like that, you can't do anything to stop them from doing that. It doesn't matter if you hit them in the middle of it. You can't hit them out of it. Do I have to restart from here, or do I restart from the beginning of the segment that I was trying to do initially? Because that's going to be a big difference. Okay. That's not as bad. I'm going to fucking demolish these things. Please stop attacking me, you piece of shit. I am trying to actually fight real enemies and not fucking holes that eat me. Oh, cool, you can just punch the ground and deal a shit ton of damage. That's neat. But yeah, I feel very at home with these controls. I'm not letting you eat me. Fuck you. Do they just have invincibility when you're on the ground like that? Maybe that's why this feels bad. Because it doesn't feel like you can juggle enemies nearly as efficiently in this game. Okay, are we done? Oh, the lag. There we go. All right, off this way. I'm trying to think about how you would fix this game. And honestly, I think that, like, obviously I'm thinking about this as somebody who's never fucking made a game in my life. But I'm sitting here and just going like, you know, I think that they did the right move in how they tried to fix this game. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think that what they did was the correct move for the circumstances that they were in. Because if they were in a position where they didn't have time to make any more assets, then absolutely, this was the right move. Yeah, you see these dudes, those plant things that are on the top of the scarecrows? Those are what's causing problems. Because those dudes move completely on their own and are not stunned when the enemy is stunned. I need you to stand still for like half a second, sir. Are we done? Fuck's sake. There was one dude left, and he was causing all of the problems all of the time. Alright, up we go. Goodbye, you stupid fucking jungle. Please don't ever come back. This is probably not a game I'm going to be revisiting, if I'm being real. I would probably revisit DMC2 before I revisited this, because it's a shorter game. But maybe this game gets better on successive playthroughs. That's what I'm trying to think through as well. Because there are definitely... Devil May Cry games definitely get better on successive playthroughs, at least once they've established the proper formula. Once they've gotten the formula of... Oh, here's what the hell is this? But once they establish the proper formula with, like, Devil May Cry 3, Devil May Cry games got really, really good with successive playthroughs. Because there's always something to do. There, you can always go grind red orbs or get some more, like, interesting... There you go, you know, try out some different moves on a new boss or play on a higher difficulty or whatever you want to do. It's a game that has a lot of replay value. And with 20 plus levels, usually about 20, you've got a lot of options for what you want to try and do. What is it with this bridge that just like knows when you're coming in and going out? It's a little weird. And a very framey waterfall graphic gets put over top. Why is this framing so hard? Is this an engine or is that an FMV? I can't tell. All right. So, I don't know. I don't hate this game. They definitely padded the content out. I don't know. Let's sit and talk for a minute. You know, I'm just some fuck. That's the other thing. Like, I always talk about all this stuff. Like, I know what's best about video games and all that. I don't. I'll actively admit that. I don't know. But it's very weird to, like, to sit and think about this sort of thing, you know? Like, this is a game that, like, very obviously probably needed some more time. Same thing I'll say for a lot of games nowadays. It's a game that probably had a rush development. It's a game that needed a little bit more time in the oven to bake properly before it came out as a game. It probably would have been a really, really good game. A lot of great ideas in here. They obviously got the combat right. The story is okay. I like the characterization. The voice acting is fine. The animations are fine. But I feel like the middle just, like, especially towards the end of Nero's section, just, like, lacks something, you know? I'll probably beat this by the end of next stream, honestly. We're at mission 14. I have 6 missions left. 6 or 5, whatever it is. So I'm feeling okay about it. I'm probably going to try and beat this. Maybe not next week. Probably next week. I'll just start earlier on Friday. Assuming they don't have anything else going on and we're not bringing up Luke. But I want to beat fucking Devil May Cry 4 because Devil May Cry 5 is going to be a fucking event. I'm going to make it an event. This is a series that I like. I know I've been sitting here shitting on it for 4 at least, and 2. But, like, they're all good games in their own right. Like, these are games that I'm still sitting and playing through, not just because I want to enjoy the series, but because I am actually, like, not hating the games. So I think it's an okay game. That's my opinion right now. I think that they probably, if they were so limited on development time that they really needed to pad out the game to make it 20 levels and, like, pad out the gameplay time so it's more than, like, 6 hours, sure, they did a good job. They did a pretty good job. I think that they wanted to put Dante in, and they wanted to give Dante his own levels, but they didn't know how to do that, or they didn't have the time, and so that's why he's just running back through the same assets. Makes the game feel shorter than it actually is, which is admittedly not a good thing. But I don't know. I think they probably did the best with what they had at the time. It's not bad. I'm super excited for Devil May Cry 5, though. I'm going to keep saying it. Like, that is genuinely, I think, the more I learn about that game, the more I realize that is probably my favorite game ever, period. Like, I sat and watched some lore videos on just Devil May Cry in general and, like, everything in the Devil May Cry timeline, and it all culminates in 5. 5 is, like, the last game canonically in the series. And like the amount of things that they tied in that, like they tied in the anime, they tied in like books and manga that haven't even been translated into English properly. Well, officially, they've been translated properly by fans. They tied in just all sorts of shit, and I just have to sit here and go like, that's incredible. Like the amount of effort that people went through in order to do that and like pull all of this together. And you have to remember that basically the same, like Hideki Kamiya directed the first Devil May Cry game. And the name of the dude who directed 3, 4, and 5 escapes me. And he also was like on Devil May Cry 2 for like 5 months. You want to hear a wild story? And I've talked about this before. The original director for Devil May Cry 2 is not credited anywhere. And you have to fuck up really bad on a game to literally be kicked off of the project as director and have a new dude come in 5 months before the game was supposed to release, and to have your names stricken from the credits. Nobody is sure who the director for Devil May Cry 2 is. But let me look up the name of the Devil May Cry 5 director, because yeah, Hideaki Itsuno is his name. He's known for Power Stone, Devil May Cry, and Dragon's Dogma, all of which are good games. And it's just, it's so incredible to sit and think, like, this dude has been on this series for fucking forever. And Devil May Cry 5 is absolutely a love letter to the series. Devil May Cry, I'm gonna start calling it that. But yeah, Devil May Cry 5 is like just a fucking love letter to the series, and it's something like every time I sit down and play it again, I'm like, there's something new I discover about the lore, or something else I realize, or a reference that has been made, or I just sit and I enjoy the gameplay. I have never enjoyed getting my ass handed to me so much in a game by a boss than as when I just sat there and got my ass handed to me by Virgil for like a month straight, like 2-hour sessions a day, just practicing. Not to say that the game has to be that hard. I was playing on a harder difficulty and was also trying to avoid using gold orbs, which are very plentiful in 5. So, but anyway, I think that's enough of me ranting. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I hope you guys had a good time. Oh. That's funny, the ticker's showing. Okay. I realized it was just showing that. This is not Devil May Cry 5 music. It was showing the Wikipedia page, but regardless, you guys take it easy, have a good night, have a good weekend. I'm not going to be streaming anymore this week. I'm not going to be doing my Sunday streams. I will catch you guys next week, probably Thursday or Friday, something like that. I want to get back into speedrunning more, but I might end up doing it a little bit more off stream, just because I don't really always have time to sit down and set up for stream and stream for like 3-4 hours just to get a run in. It's much easier for me to just say, all right, I got 2 hours, let me pull out a run and be done with it. I've also got a lot of things going on the weekends nowadays. I've been trying to reconnect with a lot of friends and hang out more with a lot of people who I just haven't seen recently. So, but yeah, I'm going to keep trying to stream at least one stream a week. Okay, that's the goal. At least one stream a week. And I've also got some other projects coming out. I am going to be making some YouTube videos. Hopefully they're going to be helpful for you guys if you want to get started on your own streams. They're not really going to be for entertainment value. And hopefully some point in the next couple weeks, I'm going to have a editor coming in and just really quickly going through a bunch of my VODs and looking for things to turn into YouTube shorts. So if you missed the streams, hopefully we'll be getting some stream highlights soon. All right. So with that, you guys take it easy. Take care of yourselves. Be safe out there. Stay hydrated, all that nonsense. I'm just going to keep saying the same shit over and over. But take care of yourselves, guys. Be safe. Have a good weekend. See ya.